Here we go.
Friendship is a single soul dwelling in two bodies. Today we have gathered to pay tribute to some of the friends that I made in the beginning months of my freshman year. As I tell you this story about how I met them and how we parted, please keep this quote in mind. And so how it all began, it was summer nights as the sun set over the seaside. Me and my sweet mate Brett were walking down Lower Dorm Row, and we happened upon a certain someone just outside of Knott. And so we saw them, but we kept moving on. As we came back from dinner, we saw them again. We picked them up and brought them back to our suite. And as we found Jimmy, our first palm frond. So Jimmy blessed our suite for a couple months. He was the first one. And as time went on, we became closer and closer to Jimmy. And eventually, we decided, we need to keep building up our friendship with these palm fronds. So we added Beth, as we found. And so over the next month or so, we would walk behind Lower Dorm Row, or walk behind the houses on Lower Dorm Row, or just be on the lookout for these fronds. And we would bring them back to our suite. And so after a little while, we had kind of a big collection. We had Jimmy and Carter, as you see on the far left. We started collecting the husks that fall from the trees, and we named them Darren and Krista, Brett and Hudson, after two couples that were in the suite. And then on the right, we never named them. But and then the big stick, that was Beth. We had to shave her because she would hit us as we walked through the walkway. And so this really became part of the culture of our suite. We're in East Suite. We're the top of the house. People would come up here and sit and do Bible study with all the plant life around them. And it was just very eclectic, and we all loved it, and we could joke around with it so much. And they were our fronds, they became our friends, and they became our family. But one day, this all came crashing down, as all things end. As our RD came up to bring us joy, he left us with sorrow. He came up just to say hi, but he had to tell us that, well, these are a fire hazard, as they're a bunch of dead brush. And so on a overcast October afternoon, we decided finally this is an action shot of us. Brett played trumpet, so he taps, and it was very emotional as we threw our friends out the window as we had to. And it was just truly a sad day, because like I said, they may have been palm fronds, they may have been decorations, but we gave them names and they basically became part of our family. And the reasons that I tell you this is I'm lucky to have learned this lesson from inanimate objects, but what I really want you to take away is to cherish the friends that you make, because you never know, for whatever reason, when they might be gone. Because true friendship is a single soul that dwells in two bodies.
Okay.